Welcome to Rabcast. I'm Daniel Weiner. The latest cultural meme and messianic solution to the challenges of modernity? Big data. Number crunching has always been compelling and convincing, offering the aura of the scientific and the empirical to even the most outlandish claims. But the latest reliance on data analysis, amplified by greater awe for growing computer power to manipulate that data, has become a powerful force in our understanding of the world and in the decisions that emerge from that understanding. Decisions that impact our lives in significant ways. It's not just the shopping algorithms of Netflix, Google, or Amazon that are defining us to others, particularly those who seek our consuming dollars. Big data is the lauded panacea in determining how we work, how we vote, and how our healthcare is apportioned. Now more than ever, we are just another number, and it is in the equation of our essence with our digits that we should be concerned. This week's Torah portion, Parshat B'midbar, begins the book of Numbers, or in Hebrew, B'midbar. While the Hebrew title, meaning in the wilderness, better describes the bulk of the story, detailing our people's travels, the designation Numbers derives from the beginning of the portion, in which God commands the Israelites to take a census of the people to determine its fighting strength in preparation for the coming conquest of the land of Canaan. It's important in Jewish tradition that God commanded this counting, because we Jews are a bit hinky about numbering ourselves. In our history, both ancient and modern, counting as a means of control, or even worse, a means towards annihilation, has always been a fear lurking in the backs of our minds. The idea of having someone's number, or knowing when their number was up, was a power better left to God. Even more troubling, a census of large numbers of people tends to flatten our sense of the individual, desensitizing us to the well-being of each person, as opposed to the needs of the whole. And so, while the divinely ordained census that begins our portion trumps our innate discomfort, a famous passage from the Mishnah qualifies our concerns. Quote, "Humans were created singly, to teach you that whoever destroys a single soul, it is as if he had destroyed a full world. And whoever saves one soul, it is as if she had saved a full world." As Jews and as human beings, we should not miss the trees for the forest, not let our obsession with numbers and their meaning obscure our obligation to find meaning in each singular child of God. I experienced this lesson profoundly years ago during a trip to Washington, D.C. Learning of the devastating losses incurred during the Vietnam War, almost 60,000 American lives lost in battle, it seemed almost incomprehensible on any level, other than as a gross figure to be observed and lamented in history books. But when I saw those names etched on the bleak black marble of the Vietnam Memorial, suddenly each one was a son, a husband, or a father, each with hopes and dreams, each at the center of a family who grieved the loss, as would mine. It is a potent lesson and should be a mandatory visit for any leader willing to send our men and women into harm's way. Moses was a leader who most had to balance the needs of the many with the one. The Psalms have him offering this poignant teaching. Teach us to number our days, that we may get us a heart of wisdom. May all of our counting be not merely a record of fact, but rather a call to awareness, insight, and wisdom. Shabbat Shalom.